You emerge into the world from an egg nestled in a sandy bank along a wide, muddy river, deep within the lush wetlands of what will one day be called North Africa. The air is warm and thick, heavy with the smells of water, mud, and vegetation. The world feels vast and overwhelming. You're tiny now, just a couple of feet long, and frail, with soft scales and awkward limbs. Around you, your siblings are breaking out of their eggs. Like you, they are small and vulnerable, but no one's here to protect you. Your mother, a towering behemoth of a predator, laid these eggs weeks ago and left, her instincts telling her that her role was done. You're on your own in this dangerous world, and you know it. The riverbank teems with life, but not all of it is friendly. Predators are everywhere. Crocodile-like Sarcosuchus, sharp-toothed Deltadromeus, and even older siblings of your own kind would happily make a meal out of you. The first lesson you learn is to disappear. Your instincts drive you toward the water, where the rippling surface reflects light and shadow, concealing your tiny form. In the water, you feel safer. Your webbed feet and long tail already make you a strong swimmer. For now, that's enough. You find shelter among the reeds and submerged logs, places where larger predators won't easily spot you. Hunger drives you to explore, though cautiously. Your long, narrow snout and pointed teeth are perfectly designed for catching fish, even at this young age. You float motionless in the shallows, watching the water for movement. When a small fish darts by, you lunge, snapping your jaws shut with surprising speed. The fish struggles briefly before going still. It's your first meal, the first of many. The taste of victory drives you onward. Life in the river is unforgiving. You're not the only hunter here, and every shadow could mean danger. Crocodiles, pterosaurs, and even massive fish like Mawsonia patrol these waters. The jungle doesn't care that you're small and new. It's a place where only the strong survive. You spend your days hiding, swimming, and hunting. Slowly but surely, you start to grow. Months pass, and you enter the juvenile stage of your life. You're no longer a hatchling, but you're still far from the apex predator you'll one day become. At around 10 feet long, you're faster, stronger, and more confident. Your body is growing into its unique shape, a long snout perfect for fishing, powerful limbs, and a tall sail beginning to rise along your back. The sail is small now, but it will one day be your defining feature. Your appetite has grown with you. Small fish no longer satisfy you, so you begin to hunt larger prey. Turtles, lungfish, and even young crocodiles are on the menu. You've also started venturing onto land, where you scavenge for carcasses or hunt small dinosaurs that stray too close to the water. It's dangerous, though. Land is the domain of Deltadromeus and other predators who would view you as competition or prey. Your sharp senses help you stay alert, and your speed allows you to retreat to the safety of the water when needed. One day, you spot a juvenile Ouranosaurus grazing near the water's edge. It's larger than anything you've ever hunted before, and you hesitate, weighing your chances. Hunger pushes you forward. You slip beneath the water's surface, your body blending with the murky shadows. You inch closer, each movement slow and deliberate. When you're close enough, you lunge, clamping your jaws around the herbivore's leg. It thrashes wildly, kicking and bellowing in fear. For a moment, it seems like you might lose, but your powerful jaws hold firm, and with a final pull, you drag your prey into the water. It's your largest kill yet, and it marks a turning point. You're no longer just a small hunter struggling to survive. You're becoming a predator to be reckoned with. As the years pass, you continue to grow. By the time you reach adolescence, you're over 30 feet long, and your sail has become a prominent feature. It's an impressive structure, rising high above your back, made of elongated vertebrae covered in skin. Scientists in the distant future will debate its purpose. Some will say it's for heat regulation, others for display or swimming. For you, it feels like a tool of intimidation, a signal to other creatures that you're not to be trifled with. Your size and strength give you new opportunities. You've moved up the food chain, targeting larger prey like Onchopristis, a massive sawfish, and even medium-sized dinosaurs that wander too close to your territory. Your skills have sharpened, and you've mastered the art of ambush. You use the water as a weapon, waiting just beneath the surface for unsuspecting prey. Your long snout, dotted with sensitive pits, detects vibrations in the water, alerting you to the movements of fish and other creatures. One day, you face your greatest challenge yet, a fully grown Sarcosuchus, a crocodilian nearly as large as you. It's basking on the riverbank, its massive body half submerged. You're tempted by the idea of a meal that size, but you know better than to attack recklessly. You weigh your options, circling silently in the water. After a moment, the crocodilian shifts, slipping back into the river. You retreat, knowing that this fight isn't worth the risk. In the jungle, survival is about knowing when to fight and when to flee. By the time you reach adulthood, you're a giant. At over 50 feet long and weighing several tons, you're one of the largest predators to ever walk, or swim, the earth. Your sail towers above you, and your powerful body is a masterpiece of evolution. You've claimed a stretch of river as your territory, and most creatures give you a wide berth. You're an apex predator now, and your hunting skills are unmatched. Your prey includes massive fish, crocodiles, and even dinosaurs that stray too close to the water. You've learned to be patient, lying in wait for hours, sometimes days, until the perfect opportunity arises. You've also developed a new hunting technique, herding fish into shallow water, where they are easier to catch. Your intelligence and adaptability are as important to your success as your size and strength. But life isn't just about hunting. As mating season arrives, you sense the presence of another Spinosaurus. You follow the scent, navigating through the thick jungle and winding rivers until you find her. She's magnificent, her sail glinting in the sunlight. The two of you perform a slow, graceful courtship dance, circling and coiling around each other in the water. After mating, you part ways, knowing that your legacy will live on through her offspring. As the years pass, you begin to feel the weight of time. Your body, once so powerful and agile, starts to slow. Hunting becomes harder, and your muscles ache after each chase. You've been through countless battles and close calls, and your body bears the scars of a lifetime spent surviving in one of the most dangerous ecosystems on Earth. One day, you spot a familiar sight, a group of Tyrannosaurus grazing near the river. Normally, this would be an easy hunt, but as you lunge, something goes wrong. One of the dinosaurs senses you and sounds the alarm, and the herd scatters before you can strike. You try to pursue them, but your movements are sluggish, your body no longer able to match the speed and strength of your youth. You retreat to the water, frustrated and exhausted. For the first time, you feel the limits of your age. You've ruled this river for years, but now, younger predators are starting to encroach on your territory. You fight them off when you can, but each battle leaves you more drained. Eventually, you find a quiet stretch of river, a place where the water flows gently and the canopy above filters the harsh sunlight. You rest there, your massive body partially submerged. The jungle around you is alive with sound, a constant reminder of the cycle of life and death. You've lived through countless hunts, battles, and seasons, but now, your time is drawing to a close. In the end, your passing is not dramatic. It's not a fight with a rival or a failed hunt that takes you, but the slow decline of age. You find a quiet place near the riverbank, surrounded by the world you've known your entire life. Your body becomes still, and the jungle reclaims you, as it has reclaimed countless others before. Your legacy lives on in the rivers and wetlands of your home, in the genes passed down to your offspring, and in the memories of the creatures who once feared you. The jungle moves on, but for a time, you were its undisputed ruler, the greatest predator of your age.